Hello! Whoa, there we go. That's not what we want. Jeez. Oh my gosh. Hello, everyone. I'm Brady. Levi's coming. We're Noidish. We're having a great time. Hello, Levi.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm very upset with you.
Oh, is that right?
Yes.
What did I do this time?
Do you want me to tell them?
No,
No,
I don't think so.
you don't.
That's between me and your nose. Very good.
I'm holding
You what?
my ground. It doesn't matter.
Ah!
Hello, Hono.
Hello, Hono.
What do you want?
Myro.
What are you doing? You look ridiculous.
What are you wearing on your head, Hono? What even are you guys doing? We're just two
I
guys.
feel like the word odd in this case works better.
Odd?
We're being odd.
Yeah, I guess strange.
Well, I'll tell you what we're not doing.
No, I understand. We're doing logarithms and we're doing pronouns.
We're doing pronouns.
That's what you're asking about.
Yes.
Pronouns, professional nouns.
Right.
Since 1984.
Semi-pronouns.
Logarithms. They're on the house, but just for today. Logarithms. Logarithms. Logarithms.
Do you hear him? Oh no.
Is this thing on?
I don't know.
Logarithms.
Yeah. Oh no, what do you want? Are you gonna ask some questions that are related to the SAT or ACT, or you just gonna say the thing you said already and then you're out?
Yes. It's what you always do, Hono. 5 squared is 25. We all know that.
If I were Hono's mother, you know what I would do?
You'd give him a strict...
I would
curfew.
Do a decent amount of finger wagging.
Is that so?
Yes, but followed by a very encouraging shoulder squeeze.
Oh.
Yes, and say, oh no, change everything about yourself. And ask more questions on Nerdish's Discord.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, I
would.
would.
Does that look like your mom?
I would. I certainly look like Hono's mother.
Yeah, probably.
Yes.
Okay. On the board right now, I'm writing...
Oh my god, how did you do that?
How a logarithm works. A logarithm is nothing more than just an exponent that's put in a different...
Oh no.
We know how you feel about it.
We know exactly.
You're
how you
very
feel about it.
comfortable.
We went through this too when we were your age.
Yeah, we used to
back
watch.
in the age of the dinosaurs. I'll leave you two to it.
Do I keep doing this?
What else would you do?
I don't know.
Hono would be scared.
Oh no, I don't want to scare you.
Hono's not scared.
No,
she's not scared.
no.
All right. I'll come back when we're doing pronouns.
Hold on. I
Yes.
think my grandson is over there.
Oh, where?
I gotta get my grandson.
Okay.
Grandma, hold on. All right, so logarithms. They look complicated. They're not. They're just a restated form of exponential relationships. 5 squared, 5 times itself, is equal to 25. In logarithm form, we say that log base 5 of 25 is equal to 2. Here's how you should think about this. Logarithms ask the question, what exponent do you need to get from this number to this number? In order to get from 5 to 25, we need to use the exponent 2. So Levi has a fun little method here where he makes a little spiral that shows you the relationship. Let me get rid of this here.
Oh, can I do it, darling?
I
want to do it.
Oh, you're my grandma's friend.
Oh yes, I'm your guy. I don't know. I only have pinks. Let me see. We go like that. Oh no, watch very closely. Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
Yeah, 5 to the power of squared. Jeez. 5 to the power of squared is equal to 25. Okay? So let's do a couple of exercises. We're going to say log base x of, I don't know, 8 is equal to 3. Okay? So looking at this, your brain is not used to this. If we rearrange it back in exponential form, it might become a little more clear. this small number taken to 3 is equal to 8. So let's rewrite that. That's going to be x to the third is equal to 8. So what to the third power gives you 8? You got to take the cube root of both sides. 2. 2 cubed is equal to 8. So, whoa, cube root, x is equal to 2. Hey, fantastic. We're doing great. Doing great stuff here, guys. Doing the Lord's work here. Okay. Log base x, we're going to say, I need some space there. Log base x of 20.
You always say that.
I don't always say that. I don't always. No, only when I need
telling
it.
me you need space.
I need space from you, Levi. I see you all the time.
Oh, okay.
We're going to say 81, equals 2. Okay? Log base x of 81 is 2. How do you do that? Well, rewrite it in normal form. X to the power of 2 is equal to 85. Therefore, x has to be the square root of 81, which is 9. That's the only way this is going to work. Great. Now I'm going to make x the actual exponent on the far side. Log base 4 of 64 is equal to x. Great. That's fantastic. So good. 4 to the x power is equal to 64. So 4 to the what power? Is it 4 to the first power? No, that's 4. 4 to the second power? No, that's 16. 4 to the third power, 64, correct. X equals 3. You guys are doing great, okay?
Why not 3, my lord?
It is 3.
Oh.
So,
My lord!
oh, the peasants. The peasants in the fields. That's basic logarithms, but there's a lot of fun properties that are really fun that I think you might want to know, which we're going to talk about once I erase this. All right. Whoa. Hey, you going to help me here?
I am.
Thank you.
Why is it written like this? It is just the way it's written.
Why is it written like this?
Yeah.
Like, why are logs written that way?
If you bring up 3 blue and 1 brown right now, I'm going to be really annoyed.
Dude, you don't like that channel.
No, I do.
Then why would you be annoyed? CB Turtle, I actually don't know the answer to that. There's a bunch of people in the 1800s that, like, kind of paved the way with a lot of this math, and someone probably just, this was their designated way of writing it, and because they were the ones that sort of came up with the designation, we've been continuing to do that. It's like in calculus, Isaac Newton and Leibniz both kind of co-invented calculus at the same time, or co-discovered, and they both have different annotations of finding the derivative. And so we teach both. I forget which one is which.
This is d over dx. This is f prime of x.
Oh, that makes sense now. Yeah. Woo! Thank gosh you're around. So yeah, it just becomes sort of customary at this point. All right, we're going to talk about properties now. What are you doing here? Why are you still here? This is logarithm time. We talked about this. Brady gets logarithm time all to himself.
You always say you want space, and I don't know how to give it to you.
You're not giving it to me.
Is it time that you need, or you need space?
I need space time.
Oh, no.
It gets warped. All right. All right. So, let's start with this.
What does it mean?
No, it's not. Okay, couple things here. If you ever see, like, log of 100, and you say, wait, there's no base there. What small number is that? Log without a base is assumed to be 10. All right? So this means log base 10 of 100. Levi, I didn't mean that. I was doing it for entertainment sake. I don't even know if it's entertaining. Log base 10 of 100. That's what this means. Okay? What exponent? Oh, come on out. Come out. 10 to what exponent is 100? 10 to what power is 100? 2. So log base 100 is 2. And then there's also natural log of 5. And there you go. And what natural log is when you're using log base e. So log base e of 5 is equal to, that's what we're trying to find. So in this case, we rewrote it in exponential form. This would be e to the x power is equal to 5. Or log base e of 5 or natural log of 5. All right? Fantastic. Everyone's having a great time. Just a couple of designations for you. What? Yeah, you a snake?
Yeah,
You're a snake, huh?
I'm a snake.
Very good. Very good. So, here are some rules. Log of A plus log of B. And I don't write any bases here for a number of reasons. Number one, as long as the bases are the same, these following rules will apply. All right, so log base something of A plus log base the same thing of B is going to be the same thing or equal to log of AB multiplied but together. Okay? So multiplication inside is the same thing as addition outside. That's rule number one. Rule number two. Log of A minus log of B is equal to log. I should make a rule. There we go. Log of A over B. All right? So just like addition is like multiplication, subtraction is like division. Why does it work like that? I could show you,
But
you'd have to pay. Right?
I thought you were going to say I'd have to kill you.
Oh, I could say that too. If I showed you, I'd have to kill you. Nobody wants that. Trust me. Rule 3. Having a great time here. Log of A to the x power. So now we're taking this number to the x power is the same as using that number as a coefficient, log base A. All right? Very interesting. I know. Great, we're going to keep going. 4. Let's get a different color here. Different color. Here we go. Okay. This is called the change of base formula. Log A over log B is the same thing as log base B of A. Some calculators you can't put in the base number and then the top number. They just give you log and it's base 10 and you can't, if you want to make it log base 3 of 7, like if you want to do this, what's log base 3 of 7? And your calculator is not the kind that allows you to put in the 3 and the 7. What you have to do instead is take log of the big number and divide it by log of the small number. Because this is equivalent to log base 3 of 7. All right? Something that your calculator might not be able to do. In this case, this is the way to do it. All right. All right, let's just get rid of that. We don't need it. We don't need it. Having a great time here, hanging out with a couple of logs. Hanging out with a couple of logs. All right, let's get this show on the road. All right. Let's say we got, we'll say log base, oh geez. Log base x of 1. Anything taken to the 0th power will give you 1. So therefore, this is going to be 0. Great. Another rule. We got if we say log base x of x. So what do you need to get x to become x? Well, you just got to take it to the 1st power. So that's something too. Levi, what else am I forgetting here?
What?
At this point, I'm just kind of like throwing in random log properties.
Yeah, I think that's good.
Are there any other ones we need to talk about?
Maybe just say, like, if you're worried about logs, switch them over to exponents and then deal with those rules.
Yeah, if you're worried about logs, maybe switch them over to exponents and then deal with those rules. That's what Levi says.
Stop copying me.
That's what you said. I want to do a couple log questions. Oh, you know what? Graphing logarithms. That's probably also a good thing to do. And we have the time. And we have the funding. We have secured the funding to take Tesla private. Way to go, Elon Musk. Send the stock markets into a tizzy. Anyway, Levi, you seen any good movies lately?
Mm-hmm.
Did you?
No.
Oh, what'd you see?
I didn't see anything.
Oh, it's kind of unfortunate.
Mm.
Gotta let it dry. Gotta let it dry. There we go. Very good. Absolutely. Letting it dry. Big time. Big time. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. It's all dry now. It's all clean. Let's talk about graphing exponents. Not exponents, I'm sorry. Graphing logs. Graphing logs. Honomero, great question. All right. Affect with an A is a verb. As in, I have affected the way that Levi thinks about himself. I've affected him. Effect is a noun, as in cause and effect. The effects of something are the things that come because of some kind of a action or something like that. So if it's being used as a verb, I'm going to affect you, that is a verb. It's affect. And then a noun. Here's what you want to think about. What is it? It's vain. You want to be vain. Verb, affect, noun, effect. Vain. Okay? Hopefully that made sense. So, we're going to graph y is equal to log base, we're going to say 4 of x. Log base 4 of x. Okay? As in most cases, build yourself a little table of values and then go from there. Honomeru. Levi, can you check? Oh, you just did that. Never mind. You just did that.
That was me.
Very good. Okay, so let's talk about some easy values here. So let's talk about, can x be negative? Is it possible for this number here to be negative? 4 to the some power is negative. No. When you take numbers to exponents, they either become very large or very small, but they cannot turn into a negative number. So x cannot be negative. X has to be at least 0. Can it be 0? Can you take 4 to some number that will give you 0? No, you can't. X has to be greater than 0. So logarithms pretty much start at 0, but you can't actually have them evaluated at 0. It has to be greater than 0. So let's start with x equals 1. All right? 4 to the what power gives you 1? 4 to the 0th power gives you 1. If x equals 2, 4 to the what power gives you 2? Well, actually, this is nice. So 4 to the x power gives you 2. It's actually the 1/2, because 2 is the square root of 4. 4 to the 1/2. And really, I would skip ahead to when you get to a nice number again, which is 4 itself. All right? Log base 4 of 4 is going to be 1. So these two values here kind of get us started. They're the easy ones to plot. Let's get a coordinate axis pulled up. Very good. Yeah. Okay. So when x is 1, y is 0. So that's right there. When x is 4, y is 1. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, y is 1. All right. So what's going to happen here is it's going to look something like this. It's going to go off in that direction. Okay? Why is it approaching negative infinity here? And why can't it go past this? Well, we already talked about x can't be negative, so everything's going to be on the right side of the y-axis. When you're approaching x is 0, the only way to make 4 into 0 is to take it to an extremely negative exponent. Okay? Remember, negative exponents mean they turn into fractions. So 4 to the negative first means 1 over 4. The larger the negative exponent, the closer you get to 0, but you're never actually going to get there. So this is a vertical asymptote. This goes down to negative infinity. Or it approaches negative infinity. Because once you get to negative infinity, if you turn around and come back, First off, you travel double infinity to get home. But you're going to have some crazy stories to tell, am I right, Levi?
Yes. Double infinity is nothing to be trifled with.
No, it is not. It is a serious business. Yeah. All right, that's a log graph for you. And it keeps going up, albeit at a very slow rate. Next fun one would be x is 16 and y is 2. So that's 4, 8, 12, 16. It would be like right there. So really this thing is not moving up that quickly. All right. All right, all right. Levi, can you do me a favor?
James.
Could you go to CUDA software
Yes.
and go to Logarithms and then find a fun little problem for us to do?
Logarithmic equations.
It's, yeah, we want to simplify using log properties. There's a couple different log worksheets. You'll find the one you
Yeah,
want.
log of 5x.
Hold on, man.
What about now?
Jeez.
Okay.
No!
Oh.
I'm erasing stuff.
Okay.
You get so ahead of yourself sometimes.
Oh.
It's a good noise. Yes. Very good. Okay, I'm going to stop making that noise. I just said I would stop. I don't want to do that again. It's getting so dry up here, man. Lots a little bit of water right now. Getting parched. Get rid of this. All right, feed it to me.
Log
Hold on.
5x.
In parentheses?
Yeah. Equals. Log, open paren. 2x plus 9. Close paren. Jace.
Is that it?
Yep.
All right, no, we just set these two things equal. That's too easy. It's a different one. It lets you use the log properties we just talked about and ask you to simplify those. Yeah, so just so you guys know, the way to solve this, we're taking log of both of these, and if the whole thing is equal, that means that these two things have to be set equal to each other. So these are both log base 10. So if you were to take... oh, there was one more thing we wanted to do. Yes. One last rule. So x to the power of log base x of a is going to give you a. Let's talk about this. A logarithm is an exponent, okay? A logarithm is the exponent needed to get from this small number to this big number. So if we're going to take that small number and actually take it to that exponent that's required to get from that small number to that big number, we're going to get that big number, all right? We just will. Okay, you got one?
Yeah, I think so.
Hope so. What do you got?
It's 2 log base 7 of... oh, no, sorry. Okay. Negative 10 plus log base 3 of n plus 3 equals negative 10. Is that fine?
Negative 10 of what?
Negative 10 plus
Yeah?
log base 3
Yeah?
of n plus 3
Yeah?
equals negative 10. No, that's so dumb.
Yeah, it's not that. It's like it actually has you use the rules we talked about.
I don't think that's possible.
There's one that I've done that with. You want to get up and start doing what you're going to do?
No.
That can't be bad. Any of these?
No. Go to CUDA. It is CUDA. No. You got to actually go there.
Why?
Don't go to Google. Go to CUDA. Hey, guys. Okay. So we're going to go to Algebra 2. Hey. Okay.
Change your
Properties of logarithms. This is what I'm talking about. This is the good stuff. This is the good stuff. Okay. So we're going to start with something simple. And we're going to get some more complicated things. So we have log 6/5 to the 6th. Go down a little bit, shall we? Yeah, why not? X times Y times Z squared And then we want to compress some. We're going to do that over here. We're going to expand those. We're going to compress these ones. Levi, you're doing great. You're doing really, really well. All right, so we have 2 log 7 over 3. We have natural log of x minus 4 natural log of y. And we have 4 log 3 of u minus 20 log 3 of me. All right, get out of here. Square. Great. We want to expand these. Let's use these rules to expand. Multiplication on the inside of parentheses is the same as addition of 2 different logs. So this will be the same thing as log 6 plus log 11. All right? Dunzo garbanzo beans. Next thing, exponent is the same thing as a coefficient out front. So this will be 6 log 6 over 5. Division on the inside is the same thing as subtraction of 2 different logs. But wait, because there's a 6 in front of this whole thing. So we don't want to forget that. We're going to do this. I should have given myself more space. Ah, just still getting used to this. We're going to take this over here. Yeah. So 6 in brackets, we have log of the top number minus log of the bottom number. And this 6 would distribute to both of them. Okay? All right, now for this one. Multiplication on the inside is the same as adding all of these things. So this will be the same, ooh, God, of log x plus log y plus log z squared. But remember that an exponent is the same as a coefficient out front. So I'm going to rewrite this as 2 log z. All right, these have been fully expanded. Now let's talk about contracting these. That's not it. Just gave you access. Contracting these. Yeah, I guess compressing. Yeah, I think it's compressing, something like that. All right, so first we have 2 times this, which you might be expected to think, oh, then let's take the coefficient 2 and put it, on top of the 7. However, 2 is not the only coefficient here. What this is really saying is the quantity 2/3 times log base 7. 2/3 is the coefficient. So we want to put this as an exponent. We want to take that entire thing. We have log base 7 to the 2/3 power. That's where that's going to go. Next one. All right, first we have a coefficient, so let's go ahead and put that as an exponent. So the first part's going to stay the same, natural log of x minus natural log of y to the 4th. And now the fact that we have subtraction means that we can do division inside the logarithm. So this is going to be x over y to the 4th. All right, and then for this one, we got a couple things going on. So let's take our 2 coefficients and put them as exponents first. So log base 3 of u to the 4th minus log base 3 of v to the 20th. All right, and now we have subtraction, which means we can turn this into division in the inside of the logarithm. U to the 4th over v to the 20th. And that's how you would simplify that. Levi, take me out of my misery.
Yes.
Very good.
What am I doing?
Pronouns?
Right. Wait, but what do I do with them?
You kind of make them feel comfortable.
But they're pros.
Yeah. They're being nouns.
Okay, give me a sec.
Very good.
Right up there.
Very good.
do which and that.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah?
Yeah. You want me to go make do with that which?
A ham and cheese that which.
Yeah, I'll do that. Don't think I won't.
I think you will.
I'll do it.
I doubt it.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I'll absolutely do it.
Nah, I don't think so.
Well, I don't even have ham, but I have cheese.
Do you have a that which? Do you have which bread?
I have which bread.
Okay.
Yeah, I can make do with that which.
Whole grain?
Is 9 grain, is that okay?
Huh?
What's whole? Is that like 15 out of 15?
It depends.
So I got 9 15s. What's
Yeah, it
that?
depends
It's
on the denominator.
3, 6, 9, 12, 15. It's 3/5. Good evening, fellas. Ooh, we got Yas Money.
What's up?
What's
What's
going
up?
on? Yas Money. Nah, you can do better than that.
I wasn't looking.
Very good. All right, Levi. Go get them.
Where are you going?
Yes.
That versus which. This is actually probably one of the hardest distinctions on the test. I actually don't know. I didn't know the difference in high school for sure. But they also. Bird, when you were in high school, did they have the word that?
That's a relatively new one.
Yeah. Okay. So, this is restrictive. What that means is as a relative pronoun, when you're using it as the cars that are blue, something like that. It restricts it to, it holds everything. Can you look up which one's restrictive? Because I forget exactly how they define restrictive when they're talking about that versus which, Bird.
I can look it up.
I know the difference, but I've never actually talked about restrictive before. I just thought it'd be interesting. But if we have the cars that are blue go fast.
Yeah, that is restrictive.
That is restrictive. Okay.
Yeah. It's
And then we
essentially-
have the cars which are blue go fast. Okay, there is a very important distinction here. The cars that are blue go fast, which means that only the cars that are blue go fast. So there are a bunch of cars. Let's say that we have, I could have picked what's an easier thing to draw than a car? Doesn't matter.
A total.
Here's a car, and here's another car. And they go fast. But this is saying that there's another car, and let's say it's orange. And this orange car does not go, shoot. This should be, ruined everything. This one does not go as fast. Okay, so there is a difference here. The cars that are blue go fast means that we have this idea. We have cars that are blue. And this orange car is not going fast. So only the cars that are blue go fast. But if we say the cars which are blue go fast, this is actually a non-essential. We don't have to say it. We're adding in information about all of the cars. This is talking about just the blue cars. This one is saying the cars which are all blue go fast. So this one is saying that this car does not even exist. It's saying the cars go fast. This is a non-essential. Fine. Non-essential. So we're saying that the cars go fast. This is unrestricted. It's saying all cars go fast. Also, those cars happen to be blue. All of them. This is saying the cars that are blue go fast. It implies that there are other cars that are not blue that probably don't go as fast. Does anybody have any questions on this? This is legitimately difficult. It's a very, very fine line between these two things. Let me think of another example. If we say this is unrestrictive. If we have the SAT sections that I enjoy are pretty fun.
So is restrictive just like the detail that only applies to the noun? Yeah, it's saying that we are, so with which, we're just saying that the cars go fast. This is the main idea here is that the cars go fast. The cars go fast, and we're just saying the cars, which are blue, go fast. Here we are saying only the cars that are blue go fast. There are other cars, so this car is here. It's not as fast because it's not blue. The cars that are blue are fast. The cars that are orange are slow. The cars, which are blue, go fast. There's just no orange car involved. So it restricts, it's saying like there is a bigger picture here, and we're just taking these specific cars, they're fast. Whereas this one is saying, here's a picture. The cars are fast. The cars go fast. They're also blue cars, all of them.
So the same thing here. The SAT sections that I enjoy are pretty fun. So the SAT sections are the oh my goodness, reading, the writing, and math. No calc and math calc. So the SAT sections that I enjoy, so I enjoy, let's say I enjoy just the writing and the reading sections, which is not true. I enjoy all of them. But the sections that I enjoy are pretty fun, just these two. But if I change this word to which, the SAT sections, comma, which I enjoy, are pretty fun. So we don't have to put in this middle part. We say the SAT sections are pretty fun. That means I'm talking about all of them. I'm not restricting it to any certain subsection of that. Make you happy, Hono? Do you have any other... I could actually put that and which under commonly mistaken words. Not that they sound the same at all, but they are very hard to tell apart. Mm-hmm. Also, how did you look at the worksheet? I gave you access. I don't know if you took the time to look at it. It's sort of useful. I have the answer key. I can also share that with you if you'd like. If you wouldn't like, that's fine as well. That and which are fun. Yeah, Bird?
I love those.
You do?
Yeah.
You love them?
Love them.
You love them. Can you find my water bottle? I don't know where it went. I dropped it on the floor when I came over here, and now I can't find it.
I can try.
Oh, great. That's good. Cool.
I found it.
Yeah?
Yep.
Thanks, Bird. Okay. So that's that versus which. There are other uses of that, like that thing over there. It's not a relative pronoun. But you see how it's restrictive. That thing. It's that one. You're saying exactly what it is. Which is just, which. I tutor math, which I like. Versus, okay, I'll do that one too.
Yeah, do it.
I tutor math, which I like. So I'm going to put a comma here because this is a non-essential. And then I tutor math, which I like. That says I tutor math, mathematics in general. I like math. This is a non-essential that describes math. But if I say I tutor math that I like, here it's only math that I like. This is one idea. This is what I tutor. I tutor only math that I like. I only like calculus and algebra and geometry. I don't tutor, I don't know.
Pre-calculus. Pre-calculus?
Pre-calculus, post-calculus. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to put this stuff away now. I think this is cool. It's not super common on the test. You might get one question. It can be hard, though, for sure. Here we go. His head is on backwards, Bird.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't do it.
Yeah?
No.
How's the book going, by the way?
Wheel of Time.
How's your novel coming?
Yeah, the novel. Working on the novel. You have a protagonist? Yeah, I'll figure out that it's best to be themselves. What the fuck? It's going great, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I just got a new book that Zoe gave to me.
Zoe.
Don't say
Book?
that about her. Yeah, it's about education.
Is Zoe the book?
Pretty stoked about it.
Is it like Zoe the book?
Zoe book. Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I got nothing for that.
Just like that.
Freddie the Mercury?
Yeah. Well, they call him Mr. Fahrenheit because he's moving at the speed of light.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Did you do it again?
Who says that anything is being done by anyone, you know?
That's why I asked, and I want you to tell me.
Yeah.
Ugh. Makes me so mad. Okay. I can do more pronoun stuff. I think the one question on this test is one of the pages we don't have, unfortunately.
It's a good song, isn't it?
Yeah, was that your a cappella group? Did that a lot?
did sing that.
Okay,
Not while I was in it, though.
got it. Very good.
But it was in the album that we listened to this past summer.
Northeastern Eye Crush? What are you gonna do? Do you have to go now? Eye Crush got into Northeastern.
Really?
Yeah.
Yay!
The college, not the
I know! The direction.
the direction. Yeah.
That's fantastic.
That's awesome, dude. Congratulations. What do you do now?
Crush dreams.
Got a lot of dreams to crush.
That's what they do.
Yep. At the college, not the direction. Come on, computer. You blame Levi for this. Is that a thank you? Not exactly sure what that is. For those watching, I did not bribe anybody to get iCrush into Northeastern. With how much money were they giving those people?
Well,
It's like-
different amounts of money did different things. Did you read the article?
No, I haven't read any. of
Are
it.
you serious?
Yeah.
What are you doing? This is the industry you work in.
Yeah, but we delegate.
You're a human, man.
Oh, okay. It's a positive blame. Oh gosh. Let's come back to bite you. For sure. So, iCrush, what are you doing? Are you just done? Try very, very hard not to work hard for the rest of the year. It's ideal. You deserve to never go to school again. You deserve that. You earned that.
Is that true?
It could be the direction. iCrush just got into the direction. Like iCrush finally was allowed to move in the northeastern direction.
It could be.
Could be
Yeah,
that.
You're right. I don't know. How would I know?
NEU is my number 2. Oh, okay.
Levi, you gotta read the article.
BC and Babson, see if I get more. Oh, okay. Very good, very good. Nice. That's very exciting.
Man. That is exciting.
Oh no, this will literally be you next year. You will be iCrush next year. Get into the same schools, do the exact same thing, eventually morph and become iCrush. iCrush will
Disappeared from existence.
continue on.
So there were gonna be 2 iCrushes?
Northeast. Well, no. Be in different places. Who was I this year? That's a good question, and it's one that only you can answer. Right, Bird?
Yes.
I think I'm going to need you up here.
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
Look at that.
Who was I this year? You were Levi. You've been Levi this entire time. It's you.
I don't know how to, like, proffer my face particularly well.
That's why I took his SAT for you.
Didn't happen.
Got to pay this guy tens of dollars to do that.
Dozens of cents.
Dozens of cents. Hundreds and hundreds of cent fractions.
Dumpsters of ducats.
Ah. Yeah.
Buckets of ducats.
Yes. Bucks by the bucket. I make them, what is it? Ducks by the ducat. Something like that. I can bring in bucks by the buckets. King of the ducats. That's what it is, king of the ducats. They don't know what that means.
No.
Anyway.
Okay.
I crush. Well done. You're crushing your own dreams. That's what it means. Not other people's dreams. You've had your own dreams this entire time.
You're
and
crushing
you're
them.
crushing them right now.
Crushing them.
Yeah.
All positive vibrations.
Talking about my generation. All right, so we're waiting for some questions.
Yeah. Hey, iCrush, what do you want to know about Northeastern? We will speak from absolutely no experience, but we'll answer.
It's the opposite of Southwestern. I know that.
Yeah. Ooh.
What did I do?
Oh, you're doing English?
Yeah.
That's nice. That's very nice.
Thank you. Bless you.
Yeah.
You know what? Actually, what do you think about that?
What do you think about this?
Can you guys help me with my sentence structure I wrote
Yes,
for my
we can.
thesis?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Can you help us? We need money.
This isn't making us any money.
We don't need money. We just need questions. So yes.
I think
Ask us
we need
questions.
more wigs.
Oh.
You want to put those on again?
Yeah.
Those are kind of fun.
Kind of do. Yeah. Oh no. So this is gonna be your payment. We're gonna have to put the wigs back on.
Hey, Levi, your grandma's over here.
Is she?
Wait, hold on.
Grammy.
Stop for a sec.
I'm stopped. So I have this down, but it's bad because of these differences between the less and American. Oh, the Lees and American doctors. This led to a series of complications that affected Leah's health to become worse as her LGS wasn't properly managed. Since there was no proper protocol to deal with these types of problems.
Period.
Anne Fadiman explains the Lee family's situation to portray that even though culturally they were against Western medicine, it was ultimately the lack of cultural accommodation and a language barrier that...
We're not going to write that on the board.
We're not going to write that on the board.
Okay, so they're saying there's supposed to be a comma after managed. No. Problems.
Okay,
All right, let's break this down.
We've got a couple of things.
Is this the beginning, or is this in the middle of the of your essay?
What your thesis seems to be at the end. Is this the second half of your thesis containing possibly intro paragraph?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Why don't you tell us?
Let them talk. Your grandma wants you.
Oh, I'll go get. Well, I mean, I'll go
Go
get
get
her.
your grandma. It's the end of your intro. Okay, so it's good. It's good. Because of these differences between the Lees and American doctors. Okay, first off, I would say, what do you think about because of the differences between the Lees and American doctors? Well, I think, okay, no, take that back. They were just talking about certain differences, so because of these differences between the Lees and, I want to say, the American doctors, because I'm going to guess it wasn't between the Lees and all American doctors, it was between the Lees and the specific American doctors in the Starry. So
Yes.
yes.
Oh, also, you are trying to create a causal relationship between these differences and the differences between these people, and then the complications became worse. But you've established this relationship twice. You should only do it once.
Yes.
You have the word because. So if you say because of these differences, complications arose in the management of her health.
But there's a more concise way to do it, which is these differences between the Lees and the American doctors led to a series of complications that affected Leah's health.
Also, the word these, in this case, it's a pronoun and it's generally used to refer to something that has already been introduced. If you have not yet introduced it, then do not use the word these. Also, you then explain what the differences are, the parties between whom you have the differences. I would recommend taking off the SE, just saying the differences between the Lees and the American doctors led to a series of complications that, and then you say, affected Leah's health to become...
Hold on. It's the end of the intro. So this is not the way it starts.
That's very true, but if you're going to say these, then I would not give more information on what type of differences they are, because you're referencing differences that should have already been explained. If they have not been explained, do the differences between the Lees and American doctors.
Which we don't know. That's maybe in the intro, maybe it's not.
Yeah, it may be, it might not be.
Grandma, what happened to you?
I don't know.
Oh no, now you sound like you're from the homeland.
Oh man.
Okay.
Now,
All right. So these differences or the differences led to a series of complications that affected Leah's health. I kind of introduced them, but my teacher said it wasn't enough.
Your teacher will never say
it wasn't enough.
It wasn't
there
enough.
There needs to be more.
So when you have the word enough, it is a noun. When you have it with enough, with A-N-E, I don't know how to spell that word.
It's a verb.
Then it's a verb. You say enough. I mean, shut up.
Don't listen to grammar number 2. Listen to your favorite grammar number 1.
I am your paternal grandmother.
Okay, hold on.
Okay.
So a series of complications that affected Leah's health to become worse as her LGS wasn't properly managed. Lou Gehrig's disease, LGS, tell us what that is real quick. But that affected Leah's health to become worse? Hold on. I would say affected Leah's health. If it's going to make it worse, we want to say a series of complications that negatively affected Leah's health.
Or contributed to a decline in Leah's health.
Yeah, because to become worse as the LGS wasn't properly managed is not exactly what you want to go for here.
Also, since there was no proper protocol to deal with these types of problems, then you have a period. Is that where there's supposed to be a comma?
No,
is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, I think there's supposed to be a comma there.
Okay. Anne Friedman explains the Lee family situation to prepare. No, I don't think that would make sense.
Yeah, I don't think it would make sense
Okay.
either.
Not sure where you want the comma, but you said since there was no proper protocol to deal with these types of problems.
Because of that, Anne Fadiman explained the Lee family situation. Now, Anne Fadiman, I'm guessing, is the writer of this particular piece that you're doing some kind of an explanation of. And it's not because there was no proper protocol that she explains this. So there's not a proper connection there.
That causal relationship, yeah, she does not explain this because there's no protocol.
Yes.
Very good. I said what he said a second time.
So wait, let's finish that first sentence. That affected Leah's health. Okay. These differences between the differences between the Lees and the American doctors led to a series of complications that, affected her health to become worse. Does not make sense.
Yes. Also, then at the very end, you say, as her LGS wasn't properly managed. So basically, you have two causes leading to the same thing, which are the complications in her health. I would say you want A to B to C. So you might want to say the differences between the Lees and the doctors led to improper care of her LGS, which then negatively caused her to deteriorate more quickly, or something. But you seem it seems in here that you're trying to connect all these things, and it has become a little bit confusing because the relationships are not very understandable. So you have because of these differences, and then you say this led to, but nothing led to it because you're still in the because of these differences. So be very clear. Differences led to, you can outline this. Differences led to mismanagement, which led to decline in health. Say that in that order. If you want to mess around with being fancy with the words, that's fine, but you cannot lose clarity. And then, since there was no proper protocol to deal with these types of problems, oh, I see. That should be at the end of the beginning of the thing. So, right, since there was no proper protocol.
Oh, so there should be no period after managed.
Yes. I would say that so the ultimate result is that, what's her name? Who's her? Leah.
Lee.
Who is Leah?
Leah's health. Sorry,
Yeah.
it's Leah Lee.
Leah got sicker. That's the end. And the beginning is differences. And very possibly protocol, or the lack thereof. Like that.
Protocol.
Like Ghost Protocol.
The game?
The film with Robin Williams.
Oh, Flubber.
Yes. Ghost Protocol. Yes.
Ghost Flubber.
And this led to mismanagement. Or these two led to mismanagement. Which then led to her getting sicker. Oh no, does that make sense? Do you like that? We said many things, and we said them in stupid voices. But, would you like us to clarify anything?
I also think you should say, even though they were culturally against Western medicine, not even though culturally they were against Western medicine.
If you want to say it in the order that you have it there, I would put commas around culturally. Make it a little bit clearer. But I would do what Brady said first.
Thank you.
Yes.
It was ultimately the lack of cultural accommodation and the language barrier that caused Leah to get sicker.
I do wonder.
What? Whatever happened to Leah? We're so curious. Is she okay?
She eventually pushed through to the other side.
That sounds very sad. Did she win her disease?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What? Leah dies.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I still don't know how to make it fit. I'm stressed because my intro is about to leak into a new page, and I don't think that should happen. Repressed associate, sorry.
Repressed associate.
I feel better now.
So that's covered. Yes, your introduction shouldn't have so much backstory necessarily. Honestly, if Leah goes to the... oh my god.
Ugh.
Okay.
That's terrible. That's not true, is it? That's never happened to someone.
Are you serious?
Well, things that are that bad don't happen.
Right.
You know? It's true. Oh, God. Ugh.
Okay. Well,
Can you imagine if she came out of a coma at age 30 with the memory of, I don't know, being 4? Like, there's so much development that didn't happen. Oh, my God.
probably did to an extent.
Well,
Anyway, okay, it sounds like your intro is too long. My guess is, your thesis is, it was ultimately the lack of cultural accommodation and a language barrier that caused her to, deteriorate and ultimately pass away. You don't necessarily need to explain everything that the author said in the essay, and you definitely don't need to explain it in the introductory paragraph. You need to give context. So, this happened, there were these issues, here maybe are the general ideas about it, and this is what Anne Fadiman argues. And then move on. Are you... What is this essay doing exactly? So, it seems like Anne Fadiman argued this thing, and is your thesis exactly what she argued, and then you're just sort of making your own essay arguing the same thing she argued? Or is this a rhetorical analysis? Very good. Rhetorical analysis of a book we choose. Oh, it's a book. Oh my gosh. Okay. Then okay. I would say yeah, it seems like the beginning of your paragraph here is too much information. Give the general facts, and say Leah had this condition, she went to this American hospital, whatever it is, and then say there were differences existed between the Lees and the doctors. It caused some miscommunication, some complications, and ultimately this is what the author argues, because I want to explain the disease a bit before the actual content, because it will become confusing. Got it. So sure, explain the disease, that's all right. But quickly, it's unlikely that I also don't know the disease. It shouldn't take a page, certainly. I'm not exactly sure what you're writing beyond what you have here. Sorry, it's hard to be specific right now.
You're doing very well.
I'm holding my breath.
We're very excited for you.
Really?
We're very proud.
Are you talking to me or Hono?
Both.
Got it.
Can I be proud of both my boys and girl, maybe? I don't know.
Hono is a girl.
Yeah, be proud of both my kids.
Am I your kid?
Yeah, of course you're one of my kids.
I'm 6 years older than you.
I'm so proud of you, though.
Oh. Did you know goat kids give birth to their own mothers?
No.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
You probably didn't know that because it's untrue.
Maybe.
Most likely.
You don't know it's untrue.
That's true.
Oh. So you lied to me.
I failed this paper because of all of my grammar and the intro. It's so bad. I'm about to burn out. Okay. What you might do, I don't know if you're a morning person or not, but if you're burning out, go to sleep. Wake up early. It helps. It gives your brain a bit of time to relax, so you're not still just burning the candle at both ends. Just hop to the other side of your night's sleep and then do it then. You're going to have not a great day tomorrow, it sounds like, anyway, but, don't actually do that.
That's what I used to do, was I wake up early.
I know we've said it before, we'll say it again, read a bunch. Instead of being on your phone, read. It will help you relax, it will keep you from burning out, and it will make you a better writer grammatically and introductorily writing paragraphs. And I do not mean to diminish at all what you're going through. It's definitely awful because I've done that. Okay. What year are you?
What did Hono say?
Hono cannot go to bed. Also, you can see it on over there.
Oh, got more homework.
I'm a junior. Not for long. You'll pop up. Time goes on. Very good. Yes, junior year spring is a stressful time.
Yes, it is. Very much so.
I have 3 APs and 2 college classes. It's so bad. Yes. Plus the SAT, which you're taking when again? When are you taking this test? Or the ACT? I don't know what you're doing. I forgot. I'm sure you've told me.
Yo, can I just take the day off tomorrow? I have mental health day.
Take a mental health day. May. Let's see. January February, March, April, May. Hey, Bird, we got to do the sponsor thing, by the way.
Oh, you're right.
Okay, you do have time. I would recommend not worrying too much about. Okay, so it seems like you're doing homework stuff, so I don't necessarily want to talk your ear off about the SAT. Yeah, you got a lot of. Some people say the S word on your plate. I say ish on your dish. I actually made that up.
Just now?
No, but I made it up many years ago.
Oh, I like it. It's very nice.
Yeah. So, oh no, we can't fix it. We can only
Commiserate.
commiserate. You have my commiseration,
You have mine as well.
and you have my axe.
And you have my bow. And my sword.
And my shield,
And my ring.
and my hammer.
And my smog.
Smaug.
Smog.
Smaug.
Smog.
Anyway,
Oh no, take a mental health day. As in, don't go to school tomorrow.
honestly, Hono, with writing, yeah, you should do that and probably stop watching us. But say goodnight, so we're not just talking to nobody.
Yeah.
With this very specific thing. When you're writing things, it gets very headachy, very tedious, and very stressful because you are trying to write and you have all these parameters set for yourself, and you stop focusing on the clarity of the essay. So outlining seriously helps. You're trying to find relationships between things, the order of things. So if you want your introductory paragraph to give enough information so that the arguments make sense, very quickly you should not have a problem explaining the essay in fewer than 2 sentences or fewer. So this is the situation. Here's Leah's problem, and then she went to this hospital. Differences in protocol, mismanagement. Leah got sicker, and then this is what the person argued. And then you go into your body paragraphs.
I do
Very good.
enjoy how you're kind of doing half grandma, half Levi. Like you've settled into this nice rhythm.
It's hard to. Here's the problem with this is that when I get serious, I don't necessarily want to.
Right.
Yeah, I
but
should
you don't.
probably
No,
just
but you
talk.
don't snap out of it, which I like. You stay in a little
I
bit.
sorta
Use
stay in it.
parameters and stuff
Oh.
like that.
Okay.
It's
I
very
think
exciting.
maybe Hono has fallen asleep with her head on her keyboard and just typing a bunch of H's.
Honestly, bless her heart.
Probably how she came up
It's
with the name Hono Moru.
Adorable.
Yeah, it is adorable.
Alta Ipsum. What is it? This could be good for you, Hono, but I think you already said you might be looking at it.
Is it a bird?
No, it's a.
You're
it's,
a bird.
I'm
Is it
bird.
a plane?
Caw.
No, it's not a plane. It's an alta ipsum, which
Yeah.
means it seems to be a mountain and then actually a decline from the descent from the mountain, where one might say you're summiting yourself. I
Well,
think
see-
if I were a Latin man,
Latin man.
if I were a Latin man and a betting man, I would say that means summit yourself,
I think you're right.
which is very possibly what you could do if you use this service. It's an online application. I don't really know what an application is, but you use it on your big rectangle and then your smaller pocket rectangle, and you can track your grades. You can
Plan.
plan your grades. You can.
I plan to get an A. Plan. No, you can set your goals, and it'll keep you, it'll keep you pay attention to those goals. You'll see how your grades
You
change.
can say, my name is Hono Maru, and I am taking a test on this date, and it will set up a whole study schedule for you.
Same
and then
thing
you
with
can customize
essays.
that.
Exactly.
It can do essays. It can do Nerdish also. You could put in Nerdish when we're going on. And we can talk
Tuesdays,
about
Wednesdays, Thursdays, 8 to 9:30 EST. Color coded. Make it purple.
things. Yes, and then you can put in another thing that says on Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays, and Mondays that Nerdish is not happening. It's very important in your schedule to say what things are not happening. It demonstrates to your friends that look over your shoulder that you're a very busy individual.
Yeah. Also, it's free for the first month, so you got nothing to lose.
And
Just
then it's
go
less
for it.
free after that.
Right, but it's completely free for that first month.
Yes, and it has been free up until this point.
You just haven't actually been using it, so
Right.
there's been no utility derived.
Right, so
But
you-
that's your fault. It's
yeah.
been free.
Honestly, you owe it to yourself.
Is there anything else? It reduces your stress. Yeah, you output all your planning and your homework to the app, and then you just do what the app tells you to do, and do it when you. I just checked it, and it. Hey friends, can you help? Wait, go to new. What is this? Never mind. To finish my work.
Oh right, Hono, you did it.
You
Already.
did
That's very
it.
wonderful.
Tilla the Beast to 33. We can help. Depends on what it is.
I think it's Till Ladle Beast. Like it's one of those beasts it's an animagus that turns into a ladle.
Animagus.
Right. But with a different pronunciation and I assume meaning.
Yeah, I hope so. If it's to help you, I don't know, smuggle drugs across some border, we can't do that. Someone's already asked us.
Yes.
We can't. It's
We
not
already
a line
have
of
a
work.
previously existing relationship
With
as
someone
drug
who-
mules with
Yes.
the cartel where we have to it out.
Yeah, it's just kind of industry standard to it out at this point. So, what do you need help with? As long as it's not that. Or we also are not fans of cannibalism. If you want us to somehow either help with creating food from human flesh and digesting said food, we're not into that.
Yeah, we were for a time and it actually hurt our bottom line.
Very much so.
Which we did not expect, but after looking at the facts, it makes a great deal of sense. You should not eat your accountant.
Right, even though that's your father.
Right.
Till I die beast, is that what it is? Tilla the beast, like Attila the Hun?
Till
Maybe they just want to know if we can help. And in general, yeah, we can help. Maybe there's nothing specific, but now they'll just remember that.
well, unless your question was how do I pronounce my own username, then we've helped a great deal.
That's a good question. I'd have to look a little closer. Maybe it's on the Discord.
The Discord?
Yeah.
Oh, that's entirely possible.
Is it on the Discord?
Have you studied psychology at the AP or
Yeah.
college level?
Yeah.
Have you? Would you be able to tutor it?
Yeah.
Oh, we should talk to Tanya. She just texted me.
Ooh.
Very good.
That should be exciting.
Yeah.
Tilla the beast. Math again. What's
Math
the question?
again. No, I think we've done enough math.
No,
we'll
we-
never.
no,
Oh,
no,
oh,
no.
okay.
We love math.
And
What's
we
the question?
Love
You gonna put it on the chat or on the Discord? We can do either.
I'm very cold.
Are you?
Yeah.
Put on a sweater.
I can't.
Take off your sweater.
It's nightish.
And I put it in my pocket. Put it in my pocket.
All right.
Tilla die beast. Question for you. What grade are you in? Just curious.
For now, not in the future.
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
past,
no,
the one
no,
currently.
currently,
Yeah.
exactly.
Don't mess around with that.
Yeah.
Everyone does that.
This is long multiplication, so you can't use a calculator, I'm guessing. Is that right?
Well, do you need to know where to locate the buttons on the calculator? It might
Yeah.
be the batteries.
I am grade 9. Okay, they want you to do this by hand. Is that right? Yes. Okay. Okay, so you got to work on your long multiplication, huh? That's a very stubby 5.
You know what they say about stubby 5s?
Yes.
Stubby 6s.
Yes. Why was 6 afraid of 7?
Why?
Because 7, there was a massacre.
Oh my
7
god.
killed a lot of other numbers.
Oh.
6 managed to survive the massacre, but has traumatic memories from the massacre of what 7 did to 6's family. Get out of here. That's very funny. That's very funny. Anyway, so you got to know your times tables first and foremost. Everything from 0 to 9, really to 10, times 0 to 10. You got to know all of those very, very well.
Maybe we'll start from here and work our way up to this one.
No, oh my gosh,
Oh.
no.
No?
If you don't know those, and you have to always think to yourself, what, 7 times 3? 7, 14. If you're doing that, you got other fish you got to fry, which is you got to work on your times tables, okay? They got to be memorized. 8 times 6, 48. I just know it. It's too late at this point. I just know it, okay? You can be where I'm at, too. Just got to get a wig.
Yep.
I mean, you got to grow your hair out. 0, oh, and 89 minus 63. Okay, all right, we'll talk about this. So, with long multiplication, you start on the right number on the bottom. The farthest most rightmost number on the bottom. And you multiply this by the rightmost number on the top, which is 7. 3 times 7 is 21, okay? Now you'd think to yourself, great, 21, I did it. Nah, you only put the last digit there. If there's another digit, you want to put it up here, okay? We're going to carry the 2. Now we multiply 3 times 4. We get 12, but now's the time we got to add the 2 in there. 13, 14. Now we're done, okay? What we just did is we multiplied 3 times 47. Great. Now we're done with that. We got to go to 5. Levi, what time is it?
Who?
What time is it?
It's now, I would assume.
Oh, good. I thought it was then.
No.
All right, now we go to 5.
Yeah. That's just me. You don't have to worry about it.
Okay. Okay, now here's the thing. You got to put a 0 here, and here's why. This 5 does not really represent 5. It represents 50. We're doing 50 times 47. So we're going to have to put a 0 here to represent that 5 is in the tens place. Now we do the same thing. 5 times 7 is 35. We put the second digit there, the first digit up here. 5 times 4 is 20, plus 3 is 23. Once you're done with all of that, you just add everything by the columns. 1 plus 0 is 1, 4 plus 5 is 9, 1 plus 3 is 4, and then 2 is just 2. That's long multiplication. Then you got 89 minus 63. 89 minus 63. This is relatively straightforward.
Also, thank you for the host, King Jason. We have received your embassy very graciously.
Thank you. We're
We
very
will
excited.
put you up in our finest rooms.
I need to go back to school. Wait, press new messages.
Okay.
Okay, you gotta go back to school.
Okay.
Wow, where are you? You're somewhere on the other side of the world.
Unless they take night classes.
Start on the right. 9 minus 3 is 6. Great, done with that. 8 minus 6 is 2. Great, done with that. Answer's 26.
All right. Neo-Socratic, do you have any questions that are related to the SAT or ACT?
Maybe short multiplication, medium length multiplication,
Yes. Like
short
well-built
division?
multiplication.
Stocky
Stocky, very
multiplication.
thin, innie belly button, outie belly button multiplication.
Wiry, like you get kind of not really muscly.
Yeah, or thorny personality-wise, mainly thorny
Oh,
multiplication.
Your Majesty, have a blessed night.
I would bow more deeply, but my back, I have a hernia on every single one of my vertebrae.
Don't some of your hernias also have hernias?
Yes, and then one of them actually has a vertebrae.
And so you gotta start sending your hernias to physical therapy to get rid of their hernias.
Right.
And then once they're just hernias, without hernias, you go to physical therapy and you get rid of those hernias.
Oh, my physical therapist, Danielle, is going to be so frustrated.
I think I could use a refresher on thorny multiplication.
No, you could not.
Wait, no, maybe you could.
Okay.
You don't know.
All right.
Here's what you do. You got 4, except it's got a bunch of little thorns on it. It's really, don't touch it.
Yeah, you always pick up the 4 by the bottom. If you try to get it from here, you're going to get stuck.
Yeah, there's never a thorn on the bottom. That's
Very
where
careful.
the stem is.
Yes.
All right?
I think thorny multiplication is complex numbers, if you want to talk about that.
I don't want to talk
you
about
love
it.
complex numbers.
Well, hold on. This is
Okay.
kind of complex.
All right.
So if it's a thorny number times a non-thorny number, you're gonna get a thorny number, okay? If it's
yes, that's
non-thorny
very true.
times non-thorny, you're gonna get non-thorny. If there's one that's thorny, you're gonna get something that's thorny. But if they're both thorny, you're gonna get non-thorny. All
You know,
right?
my grandson never remembers that. He never remembers
Your
that.
grandson's a mess.
He has no chutzpah.
So he's got no chutzpah.
No chutzpah.
None at all. 4 times 8 is 32, but this is thorny 4, so this is going to be thorny 32. So you first draw your 3. Before you go on to your 2, that's when you draw the thorns. Okay, this is a big mistake I see a lot of people doing. They want to draw the number all at the same time. No.
Remember, the thorns are the opposite color from the thorns on the 4. Remember that.
Yes.
If you forget that, you will fail.
It's very important. So yeah, you want to keep the original color of the 4 that had the thorns, but the thorns now have the color of the bottom number that was not thorny.
Also, just so you know, this is a giant metaphor that has extended much too long about negative and positive numbers.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it was about vowels and
All the
consonants.
money.
All of it.
All the money.
That's a lot of it.
Yeah.
Someday we're gonna have all the money.
Neo-Socratic, do you have any not ridiculous questions?
Nice, supple high five.
You are a very supple high fiver.
Where's the time?
Where does it go, or where is it?
I have a child soon.
Okay.
It's 9:21. We got a good number of viewers. What's everybody thinking?
What are you all doing?
Witch test.
Yes.
Oh, no. Someone's making him take a witch test to see if he's a witch.
Oh, we already went over the difference between that and which earlier in the stream. Just go back, you can see it. That is a restrictive relative pronoun, which is not.
That's not what he's asking. He's asking about a
okay.
witch test. Here's the thing. If you float, they're going to know that you're a witch, and they're going to, burn you at the stake.
Right, so-
if you drown, they're going to know that you weren't a witch. So the thing you have to get good at, and I don't want to know if you're a witch or not, okay? I really don't.
No, it's not a business.
You need to learn how to hold your breath and swim a very far distance away so that they think you actually weren't the witch. That's what you need to do.
Okay, so. Number 4. Oh, for the we don't have an ACT up, but choose one. I was actually going to do a mildly helpful problem that shows up on the ACT. So, if we have, oh, that's very nice.
Thank you.
So we have Neo-Socratic, and we're checking if Neo-Socratic is a witch. So we toss her or him in this enormous vat of water. Just a moment.
Okay.
We need to color code. Okay, so we toss in Neo-Socratic.
Levi, I'm in the tank. I'm stuck in the tank.
We'll come out the top.
I can't. I'm stuck.
Oh, let me grab it. Oh, yes, and then there's a trap door. Yes, there we go. Now you're out.
Thank you.
So we toss Neo-Socratic into the tank, and the water level rises.
Because, Neo-Socratic has volume.
Yes.
Which is what a witch has as well.
Witches all have volume.
Yes.
So you failed test 1 or succeeded. Depending on who's testing you. This might be a witch community, in which case you want to be a witch. But if you're in, Puritan England, then not so much.
Puritan America.
Puritan America. I don't have that much volume. That's what all witches
That's
say.
what witches say.
They've always said
They
that.
always have said that. Much volume is the exact wordage they use. I don't have much volume.
Okay,
That's going to
so-
matter.
The radius of this perfect right cylinder in which they have tossed you is 4. For what? Likely witches. Now. Okay. Don't break on me.
Sorry.
Now here.
I have a weak constitution. It
No,
needs amending. Sorry.
Oh, thank you for following.
Hater taught.
Hater taught.
Hater taught.
Hater taught.
Hater taught.
Does whatever a hater taught does.
Hey.
Can he hate in a tot?
Ketchup.
Yes, he can. That's his name. Okay.
What?
So this could also be hater tot dipped in ketchup, but at the moment it is the witch, formerly known as Neo-Socratic, tossed in a big vat. It is 4 witches wide. Now, it is a bit, let's say it seems like it's about 5 units high at the beginning, and then the height changes.
Just
of the
by a
water
little
level.
bit.
By a little bit. Let's say maybe now it's at 7 witches. Okay. Hey, what's up? Hello,
it's
Jet G.
Jetgi.
Is it Get G or is it
No,
Jet
it's
G?
Jetgi. Well done. We like you, Jetgi. Thanks for following.
Thank you for following. I thought I saw you, but thank you for telling us you're following now.
Yes.
I recognize Jet G.
Do you?
Yeah, in the cafe earlier.
Oh.
Yeah.
Was he the one getting Jello?
Yes, he was getting Jello.
They
eating
have
it out
great
of a mug.
Jello in the cafe.
Yeah, they do. Jet G. Okay.
The T is silent in French. So Jaggi?
That's true. Well, okay, so not for the French. They actually hear it. It's just American ears don't actually pick up on the sound. It's very high pitched, but it's voiced.
I think he's talking about Hated Tot, so it's And G makes the J sound.
Well, no, the T is only silent at the end of a syllable. At the end of a word.
Oh,
Yes.
right.
So it would be hated-to.
Got it.
Yes.
Makes sense.
Okay, so back to this. Don't distract us. We need to figure out if Neo-Socratic is indeed a witch. Failed test 1. So we can what we can do, in your mind. We are learning about displacement, Jet G.
But not in the physics term, and like a change of position. No. This
No.
is something displacing water
Yes,
because of
yes.
its volume.
Or displaced peoples. It's not that. It is a witch tossed in a vat.
It's very voluminous.
Yes. Not to be confused with voluptuous, which many witches are.
Not voluptuous, voluptuous. There's no lump in it.
There's not.
No.
Are you sure?
It's voluptuous.
Okay, you need to go.
I have a
You
We're
have a
having
child.
so much fun.
We are having a great deal of
God.
fun. Now, what you can do is you can say, all right, so the volume of Neo-Socratic, possibly the witch, is going to be equal to the difference in volume that we've created, or the displacement, as some people say. So the volume, that volume, and then you subtract, well, we'll use this one, and then you subtract the initial volume. Or you just subscribed. Oh my gosh. What do I do? All right. I'll try it. Ah, ha! Well done. That's terrible. I would get Brady, but he's gone now. You unfortunately waited just too long, but I do seriously appreciate your subscription. While I do get most of my nourishment from tutoring and the knowledge of children growing, subscriptions are certainly welcome. All right. Stop it. So, this is the situation here. And you could say, okay, the volume of the pink volume, okay, so that's what we call it when we're trying to drown witches. What's nice about seeing if witches float is if they float, they're already in the place where they should be drowned. So then you just, you dunk them, which is ideal. All right, so we're finding the volume here, so it's still the 4 at the bottom, so it's going to be pi r squared times h, so it will be pi times 4 squared times 7 minus, this is very exciting, is it not? You have the pi times 4 again, squared times 5, which is very exciting. We can figure this out. I'm not exactly sure what it will be, but it seems like it will probably be 32 pi, I think. Please correct me if I'm wrong, correct me if I'm right, it does not matter, because it's all for naught. Remember, repress and dissociate any negative emotions you have so you do not need to face reality or the deep pain that is festering inside of you and eating all your joy. Now, the other idea here is you can say, well, I just did this volume and then I subtracted this volume, but what we could do is we could take this cylinder here, right, and just find the volume of that. So if we do that, we know that the height is 2. We know this is still fudge 4. And therefore the volume of our, what we seem to see is a witch, or a very unfortunate drowned Neo-Socratic who didn't deserve his fate, it would be pi times 4 squared times 2, which, lo and behold, is 32 pi units cubed. Oh my goodness. So we have just discovered that Neo-Socratic is a witch, but 32 pi units cubed. If you have any questions, please let us know. We will not be here all week. We will just be here tomorrow. But every week we will be here because this is where we live. In this small black box that only turns on when you turn on your computer. So I actually, it's very sad for me because I do wink out of existence every time you stop the stream. Please don't do that. It's mildly painful, mainly. Okay. Does anybody have any questions? We are, We're streaming again tomorrow. This is, I don't know if, oh, I'm sorry, I hit all 3 markers against the microphone, I think my grandson called it. Ask your questions, SAT and ACT related or related to Brady's personal life. I will answer all of those. I only have -2 minutes. By that I mean negative. We're out of time. You can ask tomorrow. We are streaming 8 to 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. You can ask questions in our Discord. If you don't know where that is, you can look in the description below if you're on Twitch, which is where everybody is, so whatever. Or somebody can do !Discord and we can see it. Please tell your friends, your family, your mothers, your fathers, if you have any children that are of SAT taking age, please tell them. There you go. Thank you, Jet G. You know, it is your name, but it does frustrate me to say. Because if we're saying the same DG sound, I wish it was just it were the same letter. That would be good. But I do appreciate your contribution. Okay. It seems like there are no... Oh, what do we have here? I actually told my friends about you guys, and they said they might check it out. Oh. Okay. Thank you very much. No, that was supposed to sort of be a joke, but I'm very tired. I'll be there. Yes, have a lovely night. Thank you, Hono. Please get your friends involved. If you're one of those types of people that's very competitive and you don't want your friends involved, probably means you don't have many friends and you're just, covering that up. But also, it would take so many people watching us to actually change the curve on the SAT or ACT, so it won't actually affect anything. Just tell your friends to watch. You can have viewing parties. You can, make a... Oh, no, I was going to say something we couldn't do. Yeah, we could, Anyway, we'll be here tomorrow, and then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday of all the weeks coming after that. Yeah, take tests, figure out questions you want to explain to you. Normally we are a little... we do subject tests for private tutoring that's paid. If you have a question that generally on the math, SAT 1 or SAT 2, sometimes those show up on the actual normal... Sorry, the math 1 or 2. Very good, Jet G. We're glad you liked it. Yeah, we will... Yeah, no, you take care. I'm very old. I know exactly what I'm doing after this. I'm sleeping for 20 hours until the next stream. We do subject tests, but we try to mainly stick to the main SAT and the ACT because that's where most people are. And that way we can pretend that we're actually intelligent people. We don't actually have to learn much outside of our comfort zone because it's important to stay in your comfort zone, never leave it, and make other people who are trying to expand theirs feel bad about themselves so that you don't have to deal with any of your problems. Okay. I am going to go, but have a lovely night. You take care. You have a good time. Go to school. Go to bed. In that order. And we will see you. I'm still here because the computer is just right here, so this is where I'm clicking stuff.